TestRocker is just very time efficient. Instead of me missing a part of my week, like with Saturday classes, it's like 3 hours, I think, then you really miss like a part of your week and your weekend. And I wanted to prevent that because school life is already so busy and you want to have also a social life and do some activities. So you don't want to um, you don't want to miss a lot of hours. So why it's time efficient is because I usually do TestRocker when I have like 30 minutes free on a weekday. And if you do that every one a day, so for example, like some in when I have not so much homework, I try to do it every day at least like 15 minutes, at least like some vocabulary, and then it all adds up. So you don't actually have the feeling that you spend a lot of time doing practicing for the SATs. I personally have more the feeling that I'm using my time more efficiently because otherwise sometimes when you have a break like 30 or 50 minutes you go on the internet and do like useless stuff. And so instead I try to do TestRocker because as I said it's not that bad. It's actually fun, especially for the math because it are a lot of the questions are just like puzzle questions and problem solving. So and I have the feeling that I do something useful instead of wasting my time. And you also spend like if you have to go to a private tutor or to Saturday classes, you also like have travel time, especially if you live in a city like Singapore. It will take at least like an hour or something for me to get somewhere. So I with all that time I save, it's just so much more time efficient. And yeah, it definitely helps me to balance my schoolwork with my preparation for the SAT. From now on, I try to finish the math module as soon as possible because math will be the easiest for me, the least challenging, and I want to get on with to get started with the more challenging ones, the English section, the reading and the writing. Suniti recommended me to first start with the math and the reading, and then go on to the writing. So, but as I said, math will be the least challenging, so I try to get that done, and also like I want to progress through the reading, get a lot of that done as well. So that's so that I can start with the writing, of course. And I also I'm now at letter C for the vocabulary list for all the words. I try also to do a lot of vocabulary because it's easy to do the modules and forget about the vocabulary because it's also very important. For the vocabulary, it's very hard for me because the words are very difficult and a lot of the words I never come across with them before, and I don't think a lot of the words I will ever use. And so I try to make a picture in my head for the word and then like relate that with the word, with the meaning of the word, so I can remember it because as I said, like I never use those words, so it's very hard to know the meaning of them. I haven't started yet with the vocabulary games because it isn't that logical. It doesn't make much sense if I start with them when I don't know the words. But so basically, I hope to get a lot done in the next weeks and so that I can start the quizzes. Thank you for listening to my questions and answers, and goodbye.